This is, a last emergency press meet. Um, my film Broken Wings is, supposed to release today. It's releasing today, and the premiere was today. But we got served with a court order from Patalia Court, Delhi District Court, at 8:30 p.m. Last night, 28th. And morning, the same court order of the Patiala, that court order circulated to the theater owners in Kurseong and Kalimpong and Sikkim and all. So basically, I want to state that there's a dispute going on for two songs, and the court order is about that. And we fully respect the court order and want to till the what do you call till the court hearing is all finalized. We are abiding by it. We will abide by it. But we were not aware this morning, because this morning it got gone. So now we have addressed this issue with Bombay, with the studio, to cut those two songs. There are two songs that are disputed, so it's not. I wrote and composed that song a long time ago, but those two songs are in dispute right now, and we are fighting it. And as per the court order, there is no stay order for the film. The film is allowed to release without the two songs. So we are cutting the two songs, but it does take time for the two songs to be cut from Bombay. उसको थोड़ा टाइम लगता है ना, वो कट करके फिर वो सर्वर में, हाँ, एडिटिंग में, और फिर ऊपर सर्वर में, क्लाउड में अपलोड करने में टाइम लगता है. फिर उसके बाद में to go to the theaters, it takes time. So that is the case basically. And this is my lawyer Shekhar Menon from Mumbai.
I will summarize what he said. Basically, we got the order yesterday at Sikkim. I am from Mumbai. So morning, the same order was served to the theatres also. We fully respect the court order. Let's be very clear. And we are in the process of deleting the two songs because there is no ban on releasing the film. However, morning when we got at 8:30, the theatre owners, when they got at 10 o'clock, it's all coming from the digital grid from Bombay. Today there is no print. And for that, editing has to be done. Already we have instructed. There will be only a delay of 1 day for the technical issues, which we are not, because already this has gone. People have booked the tickets, they were flocking there. But since the order has come, we have categorically ordered, and we are very clear that these two songs will not be there. As soon as the editing is done, and it's already a censored film, and that also will be taken care of. However, ensuring that these two songs will be deleted. That's the summarization of that. Anything you want to? I'm Shekhar Menon, Advocate Shekhar Menon.
So, Advocate, don't you think it will be the contempt of court?
That's right. That's why we said, of course we are respecting, that's a contempt of court, but in the last moment, the theatre owner also, they are saying that what we can do.
So what's the final decision?
The final decision is we are deleting these two songs, and the movie will be released. And only thing, if it is there in some shows or something, which also to be taken care, but we are in touch with the theatre.
I'll be very honest. For today's premiere show, we're going ahead with the premiere, and whatever legal matters that proceeds, we will fight it. And with all due respect to court, I know that I have worked very hard for this film, day and night for the last 3 years, and this film was made for no monetary reasons. This film was not made for any personal agendas. This film was made truly for the love of Darjeeling and Sikkim and the youngsters here, especially the musicians and artists. So the background, I will tell you guys a little bit. So the background is basically the one who has filed all this is my late friend Sonam Sherpa's wife and the family. And Sonam Sherpa was a very dear friend of mine. He was very excited about the movie. We have many proofs that he was very happy, and there was no written contract between Sonam and I. As everybody also knows that I'm also thorough professional music composer. I have composed music for films for the last 10, 15 years. You know, I have, even in Broken Wings, the entire music, background music was composed by me. So, but these two songs that are being contested, I actually wrote and composed the melody and the lyrics 7 years ago, you know. And at that time, my dear friend, my late friend Sonam was not even involved. However, Sonam did lend his amazing guitar skills to these two songs. You know, he played the guitar solos. So, so that is why, and I can understand and I can empathize that the releasing of this film, because Sonam unfortunately died when he came to visit me in set. He didn't die because of COVID or any accident. He had a heart attack. And my shoot got stopped, you know, for 3 days. And then there was a lot of problems I faced because of that. And unfortunately, you know, we are in this situation. But I know that Sonam, my dear friend Sonam, would have never wanted this. If you watch the film, in the beginning of the film, I have dedicated the film to him. In the beginning of the film says, this film is dedicated to my dear friend Sonam Sherpa. You know, and I have also given him the credit for playing the guitar. But if I compose the lyrics and the melody of the song, and if I hire you to play violin, and if I hire you to play cello, the song does not, it doesn't mean that you are the composer. You are a session musician. So that, and I think...
that's a dispute.
That is the dispute. So Sonam has played guitar in the song, but I wrote the melody and I wrote the chord progression. I wrote the lyrics. And I also have proof of it from 7 years ago when Broken Wings was not even in the picture. So that is the dispute. We will fight it. We respect the court. And I thank you all for you know, coming in such short notice. They have...
Under no circumstances we want to get into the contempt proceedings. We will ensure to the T what the court has said.
Right.
That's our whole purpose of here. We are trying our level best. Coordinating from Bombay and from the theatre owners here, please delete it.
Yes. So, so as far as today's premiere is concerned, today's premiere is not really a show. You know, it's called a premiere, right? So there's a lot of guests and.
But there also we are trying to delete it.
But it is not possible to delete it in such a short time, and we also can't. So, so my appeal would be that the court will understand this unique situation and circumstance that I'm under. But as of tomorrow, the film will be exhibited as per the court's order till the final verdict is confirmed. So, so that's all I wanted to say. And you know, if you have any questions, please.
Your scheduled time and the premiere as well.
हजुर 5 बजेदेखि सुरु हुन्छ मान्छेहरू आउनु.
What was the exact court orders? Can you provide us the...
We will provide.
operative parts?
Yeah, we will provide the
We will
operative part.
provide.
We will provide.
And the court order is, again, this was from Patalia District Court in Delhi. So, you know, there is no ban for the film. They cannot stop the film because there is no stay order for the film. The Patalia. So, if there is anything, I also, through this medium, I also want to talk to the theater owners that are, and my film is very small at the end of the day. You know, I've spent my entire life's hard work in this film. You know, there are so many people who are in this film who've worked hard, and you know, so many lives are depending on this film.
Court has given a balanced order. They never banned your movie. Dispute is in these two songs. Sort it out, and it's with you.
Right?
So
But
it's a balanced order.
but this is coming
But
from
this
a
one
district
day,
court.
to change this thing, we are taking time.
Yes. So the district court served the copy to the theaters, and you know, so and then the case is against me, right? It's not against the theaters or anyone else. So I will be the one facing the consequences, and I will. I wanted to assure everyone that I am doing everything within the law, within the framework of the law. But today it was, you know, they served it in such a time. They didn't serve this 1 week ago. They served it in such a time when I was just about to release the film. So that obviously, you know, it's a very you know, interesting positioning from their part, that they didn't leave me any time. And you know, so kind of you get caught off guard. But that's the situation. Yes.
यो 2 वर्षको जति लामो कोभिड तपाईँले फेस गर्नुभयो है त्यसपछि अहिले आएर लास्ट मोमेन्टमा फेरि एउटा हर्डल फेस गर्नु तपाईँको फिलिङ्स
I'm very sad, I'll be honest, because I made this film with a lot of love, for our people here. धेरै धेरै माया लागेर बनाएको मैले फिल्म यो पहाडको लागि एकपल्ट फिल्म त हेरिदिनु फिल्म त हेर्नु यसमा मेरो जिन्दगीभरको पुँजी लगाएको छु मेरो दिन रात एक गरेको छु राम्ररी सोचेको छैन 2 साल मेहनत गरिसकेँ हाम्रो पहाडको केटाकेटीहरूलाई अपर्च्युनिटी दिए मेरो साथी पनि सोनम शेर्पा पनि he wanted to be a part of this film because उसको पनि करियर राम्रो भएको थिएन म्युजिकमा even though एकदम फाइन एकदम ब्युटिफुल अमेजिङ म्युजिसियन हो सो सोनामलाई पनि मैले रिभाइभ गर्न सोनामले त मैले लेखा पढी पनि गरौँ भने आई टोल्ड सोनाम लेट्स डु अ एग्रिमेन्ट ही सेड अरे गाली गरे मलाई के को साथीभाइमा आई डु यु आर डुइङ सो मच फर आवर हिल्स दिस वर हिज वर्ड्स यु आर डुइङ सो मच फर आवर हिल्स एन्ड आई कान्ट डु दिस So I didn't expect. Ideally, it would have been nice if the family, unarko family, they were standing next to me, and we could have paid such a beautiful tribute to. So anyways, so this is this is also my lawyer Amit.
From
It is also a lawyer, so basically. To answer your question, I feel very sad that this is happening because you will see, like I can guarantee you all when you see the film, everyone will see the sincerity and the honesty and what I'm trying to do. But hurdles come, the reason why I have personally not taken any action is because I love Sonam Sherpa and I miss him. And this film is my tribute to him. And I have not done anything wrong, not even 1% wrong. He did play the guitar in my songs, which I composed, and I have given him the credit. And not just that, I have dedicated the entire film to him. So I wasn't sure that this, this is just...
You are talking about what was the claim of the claimants?
that he is a composer,
He is the composer.
which he
Did the family ever approach you in person or did they directly approach the court? Didn't you try to solve it like?
We did. I approached right after, so just to give a background as to what happened. February 14th, 2020, we were going for our shoot in Kurseong in the morning, and Sonam was going back to Delhi. He had come for 2 days just to see. Usually music gets composed after the film is done. That's why it's called scoring, we score. But Sonam was a part, so I wanted Sonam to do the music. I did want that. But Sonam came and he was supposed to stay only 2 days and watch a concert music. And then he was supposed to go back. But he enjoyed, and he was so inspired himself. He enjoyed that so much that he extended the ticket, and I extended his tickets another 2 days. And 14th February morning, we hugged each other. We had breakfast. He kicked me in my butt. He kicked me in my ass because he always jokes with me. And we hugged and he said goodbye. And I went with my crew to shoot. And as I was shooting, I got a call after 1 hour or so from the hotel that he had collapsed. So right after that, my shoot got stopped. So when my shoot got stopped, I'm not being petty because I'm not money-minded at all. But when the shoot gets stopped, there is that per day expense is about 5 lakh rupees, right? That got wasted, and we could not shoot the next day also. So 10 lakh, I had to bear, but because he's my friend, so of course, I was very sad that he was dead, and I had to bear that loss also. And after that, I was supposed to go for his funeral in Kalimpong. But I could not even go for his funeral because the police strictly instructed all of us in Kurseong, till the autopsy, till the postmortem report does not come back, nobody is supposed to leave. Nobody. So that is why I was not able to attend the funeral also. So I think, there has been some deep misunderstandings, And then I approached the, and I will, because Sonam had my hard drive, and his family still has my hard drive with so much of music that I composed and I sent. They still have it, but I said it's okay, I'm not going to use. So I recomposed the entire music, for the film 7 months after he passed away. 7 months after, with many musicians, and I have proofs, hundreds and hundreds of proofs that I've done that. But these two songs were my songs from 7, 8 years ago. There is a YouTube video of me singing that song 7 years ago. But still anybody can, you're allowed to file a case. So this is what happened. And I tried to approach his wife, and his wife told me, okay, you can come to Delhi, because I needed the hard drive at that time, But I didn't pressure because, the husband had just demised, so I just understood. So I told her, upon your earliest convenience, whenever you would like, please let me know. So she told me to come in April to Delhi, to 2020. February ma khaseko and 2020, April ma. So I flew to Delhi, and she said, I said, I'm here, and she said, okay, come tomorrow. And I said, tomorrow, okay, I'm coming. And she said, no, come Friday. So she kept postponing. So my 1 week I spent in Delhi, and 1 week I couldn't meet her. And the last day she called me, and she met me, and there was another pastor, because she's Christian from Mizoram, or one state of the Northeast. And, and I remember crying a lot, and she handed me a Bible, and, she told me that I should believe in God and all that, And I at that time, I offered my condolences, and, I said, what can I do, And everything was normal. And she said, the hard drive, you will get it later, because I'm going through a lot, I can't give it to you right now. And after that, till now, I have not met her. I have sent in the past, before the court, I have sent so many messages requesting, but she didn't. And then they filed this case, and then I had to because I have to defend, so I had to get my lawyer. And so for the last
1.5 years.
1.5 years or so, this has been going on. So